let's see what. Okay, overload. Going overloaded already. Okay. Hi, Penny. Right. Come on. I should have just waited. Never mind. Living low. Maybe. Okay, just want to solve something. Settings, output. Let's change that 3 to a 5. No, to a 4. Maybe that might actually work. We shall see. Wrong thinking button. Right. Yeah, just have to click on it. You're full. You're nearly full. There's room. And you're actually full. Okay. Gonna have to make some more storage pods. Oh, okay. Oh shit, I dropped the wrong fucking thing, didn't I? Okay. Unit 5, Unit 4, Unit 3. And you at 2. Right. Just grab you. One more. Find out what that is. Well, until I can make the thingy gun, that means I can create base parts and stuff. Okay. swore I was aiming straight for this thing. Yeah, I did find them. I can't remember why I came back out. Because what the hell? Okay, right. Heating gel, cold resistance on the project again. Thanks for that. Is that it? So I can do that. There we go. Okay. I thought I also brought a battery with me. I did. Oh, it's got 0 fucking charge. Okay.
"30 seconds.
Oh yeah, those rooms were quite close to where my pod is. I remember that. You have to excuse all the excitableness that I am showing. I've not exactly had the best day. Well, week in fact. No battery there. Don't know what the hell that stuff is. Just throw you in there. Hello, Anne. Apparently this thing doesn't exist. Interesting. Okay, so how... looks like things are already going wrong. For some reason, I've still got that menu at the bottom there, which shouldn't be there. And I can't replace the battery, so it looks like I'm going to have to, I'll save it, and then quit, and then I have to reload it, because it was playing up. So it's going to be about 5 minutes worth of loading, unless it actually Thank you. I was born this way. Now, this is going just as well as last week's. It's not like last week's, Wednesday. There we go. I'll take one with me. Haha, he's mine. Is he? No. Oh, bastard. Right, okay. If I knew which way I have to go again, I would be there now. Ah, down there. So let's go get oxygen full. Full. Thank you.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
There's that one. I'll drop that one. Yay, and the lag's starting already. Come on, life get any better? No, it can't.
Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Right. So about this level. Like oh, you joke. Oh, go away, lag, please. Just go away.
Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Whatever bloom is, I don't know. Depth of field, keep that on, motion blur off. What the fuck is dithering? Okay. Let's try that. Nope. I don't know if it's because I'm trying to stream it or if it's OBS, but yeah, it's like when I was streaming The Mist, I had, you know, lots and lots and lots of lag. I've been playing it without streaming it, even sitting on Discord and you playing it, no issues. So it's either my internet or it's OBS. I'm going round in circles.
Seconds.
Okay, so more than likely it isn't that. Okay. No liquids on me, no food.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Okay, so what did it give me? Or is this the emergency? No, it's not probably the emergency thing. That I could get underneath, which that I can't. And like
30 seconds.
let's go back to the base, because I ain't got a clue what the fuck's going on now. So now I can make a rebreather. Okay. I don't need time mesh, what I can get. Oh, excuse me for a moment, people. My dad is Skyping me. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Just sorting some things out with me dad. If any of you want to jump into the voice, you know, and at least, I don't know, live in the chat, you know, the voice of, so I don't have to. Hi Joe. Hey Magnus.
What you up to, man?
Just streaming the new Subnautica.
Oh, nice. I'm of course driving around the country because why the hell not?
Well, that's what you get paid for, so...
Yeah, that's what I get paid for.
So I'm not exactly in the most best of moods today, so you'll have to excuse
Oh,
the...
what happened?
My brother was booting me out of the house.
Your what?
My brother is booting me out of the house.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, oh my god. So why is your brother booting you out of the house?
Oh, I've come into the wrong conversation, haven't I?
No, it's okay, don't worry about
Probably. Well, Discanar's not in a great mood, and I asked why, and he said his brother's booting him out of the house, and I was trying to find out why he's doing that.
Okay.
it. Because apparently I am... how to put it...
This is far too serious.
Yeah... So if you guys want to carry on chatting...
Fair enough. How's it going, Magnus?
Well, I mean, if you don't feel like answering Discanar, we can talk about other things. I just, concerned for your well-being, my dude. I'm not too bad, Megan. How you doing?
I am, for some reason, sleepy when I shouldn't be sleepy. I'm okay otherwise. Mostly,
well,
just...
that's why the gods... That is why the gods invented nap. That's why the dark gods invented naps, man. Come on.
I can't nap. I can't do it. My body won't let me. So instead I'm streaming some Euro Truck, which is guaranteed to put me to sleep mid-drive.
Hello, Joe.
Good
What do you know?
Hello, Joe.
Disc.
So, Joe, did you see the... Joe, did you see the most powerful weapon in the universe that I showed you?
I did.
They should never put that weapon in the hands of anybody. It is the most powerful weapon in the universe.
Yeah.
Did someone sharpen a dead tortoise's shell and tell someone to use it as a frisbee?
No, one of my Transformers toys comes with the legendary pew pew cannon. 2 fingers made to look like a gun.
So
I was about to suggest that the most powerful gun was the cricket from Men in Black.
So it certainly gives the new
No,
meaning to the word finger bang.
Every child in this world knows that the pew pew cannon is the most powerful weapon ever.
Clearly I missed them. I wish I'd known. Although, if that's true, then they will be made illegal and everyone will be using or index fingers in the United Kingdom.
What, didn't you know that children have already been suspended from school for using that weapon?
You can't be having such hateful gestures made. That's like drawing a thumb across your throat. That's just pure racism.
Oh yeah. Well, some kid got kicked out of school for making the second most powerful weapon in the universe, which is eating a Pop-Tart until it was shaped like a gun.
Oh, he didn't whip his dick out. Okay.
No, he didn't do that.
I remember hearing about that.
It's quite a creative way of eating a Pop-Tart to make it resemble a gun. I assume, based on eating patterns, he managed to just make it look like a musket or an old.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. I had to.
Oh, it's all good. I'm sure I said nothing.
What would be really impressive though is if the guy or the lad managed to actually make it look like he was reloading the gun.
That would have been impressive, you know. Mid fire, perhaps. Have the ejected shell also look like it was coming out of it. Some real craftsmanship.
Just get a second Pop-Tart. Just cut it, like eat it into.
Okay, my chat, someone's written one kid got busted for a chicken nugget gun. I would have busted the kid for the chicken nugget, to be honest. Fucking hate chicken
Okie dokie, Penny. Good night.
Oh.
Oh, did you guys see in shit posting the DVD that we all need to watch at some point?
Is that actually a real DVD? Because I saw that and
I don't know if it is or not, but I gave it to some very powerful meme lords. I look forward to seeing what they do with it.
You'll have to share when you have them.
I'll take a look at some point and see what they come up with, because I'm pretty sure right off the bat that they're going to put like their friends' faces on the box.
Oh my god, yeah, it's a real thing. It's got an IMDb listing and everything.
Really?
Yeah. Really?
Does someone want to say what? Because otherwise there's no context here. What's the DVD? What's it called?
Autism, the musical.
Yeah. Find that on YouTube Movies. If it's there, we're renting it.
Really?
Yeah. If it's on YouTube Movies, I'm renting it. If it's not there, I'll find it, buy it, and then I'll fucking rip it. That's where we can watch it.
30 seconds.
Damn you, Magnus.
I may have to show up for that just so I can suffer with you guys.
Can someone quickly check YouTube Movies? If anyone's in my chat, let me know if Autism the movie exists for rent on YouTube. If it does, oh yes. That's why
Autism. Yes, Autism the musical. I'm not sure if they have one called the movie or not.
Oh, no, I misspoke. But find that one.
Yeah.
Traps, don't encourage his laughter.
Well, see, I'm just wondering if the kid in the very dead center of that video box is in the movie.
There's a
Because he looks far.
Go on.
Huh?
No, go on.
I was gonna say he looks far too happy about being autistic to be in that music.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure there are people who are saying it's a bit, wrong. If they're not, if the actors themselves aren't autistic, they'll be complaining about that. There's a woman who's in the news, very famous in this country. She's a bit of a slapper, and she has a son, right? And this son is 6'2", 24 stone.
Oh god, you're talking about Kate.
Let me finish. So you know who I'm talking about. Well, she was in the news today.
Yeah.
But she's finally conceded that she can't control her son, who has a mountain of conditions, one of which is autism. He has this inability to understand situations, so he rages and smashes everything up. So she's finally gotten to the point where him at 16 years old and being, quite frankly, a monster with the weirdest forehead eye thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah,
Look, it's the crease of the eyebrow. He looks like a Neanderthal.
he weighs 24 stone, apparently.
He's a behemoth. He actually is. But it's the eye. When you look at his face, right? His eye, the way his eyebrows are structured, it looks like he's a Neanderthal with the folding over the nose bit. And she's finally gotten him because she can't handle it. She's finally conceded that she can't control someone who's obsessed with her so much. So she's put him into care for Monday to Friday, which is fantastic. And she's finally conceded the feat that her son, who is at least twice her size, even with her fake tits, who obsesses over her to the point where many comedians have joked that he would probably try and fuck her if he was in the right mood. He's getting help.
What are you talking about? This
We're
is
talking
not
about
a conversation I just stepped into.
We are talking about a well, there's a very famous trollop in this country who has a number of kids, one of which is very special.
Ah, all right. Hello.
And I thought
he sounds like the kind of kid that would pick her up and give her the whole, oh, well, love him and pet him and squeeze him and name him George.
Actually, that's pretty much. If you've ever heard him speak, there are videos of it. You're not far off.
So he does sound like Lenny the abominable snowman from the Bugs Bunny cartoons. Holy shit!
Yeah, he sounds like a retard. You're right. Yes.
Well, see, the worst part is I actually had to inform other people that, yeah, Lenny the Abominable Snowman, if you stop and think about it, he's modeled off the character Lenny from Of Mice and Men.
What I found interesting about
most people
this,
didn't even catch that.
what I found interesting about the way this parent has raised this particular kid is that she has used this kid for more publicity, which I think is another detriment to him. Like, you want what's best for your kids, don't put them in front of the cameras.
Well, as heavy as he is, it sounds like she could only raise him with a goddamn forklift. Jesus Christ.
I don't think many people could raise him, by that definition anyway. But raising a kid, even if they're special needs, keep them away from the cameras. That way, the comedians won't tear them down, because they'll notice. Yeah. He has a really unusual syndrome, and it's very, I don't know what, it's very rare, but it's fucked him. And if that was public life has, I just think at the same time, because Jordan's just a joke.
Well, him having such a special condition is probably why the mom, quote unquote, chose to raise him in the first place. Because
when she was pregnant, right? She once admitted that when she was still a model, and people argued that she was fit. I disagreed.
Model in the loosest possible sense of the word.
Well, she was a slut. Let's go with that. She once bragged that she wanted to give birth live on air so people could watch. No, I've seen childbirth. That's not something I ever want to see again. Thanks.
I was forced to watch that fucking movie in 10th grade biology class. Hell no.
I watched two versions when I was in grade school. One was a birth in a hospital, and the other was a natural home birth. And the home birth scared me more, because this was still when people loved having carpets in their homes, and I was like, so now I know why people have laminate flooring. It just...
Can I just erase the last 3 minutes from my memory? And
No. Dear God.
You will suffer with the rest of us.
It wasn't the worst part, and Joe, you might remember this. I've said what the worst part was. It wasn't when the baby.
I don't want to hear the worst part. Shut the
worst
fuck
part.
up.
Worst part was the burping sound that followed the placenta coming out.
Yes, I remember you saying about that.
And that caused me and many boys in the class to make a sound you rarely hear guys make. It was synchronized vomiting. Hey, Anne, this might be your future. You never know.
Fuck off.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you going to pray to a stork or something?
I think you've got me beat, Omegon, because I've only ever seen Birth twice. Once in the video that we watched, I think the name of it was The Miracle of Life, back in 10th grade biology class. And the second time was watching my own kid being born. And I have to say, the live show, I would take the video over the live show any day.
I know why people wait in the waiting rooms and smoke like a chimney. I get it now.
Yeah.
I won't smoke myself, but I get it.
Well, you can buy candy cigarettes and then pretend.
Oh God, remember those chocolate ones, kid? Fucking hell, I've seen those still in a few shops around here. The old old sweet shops, and there is something, you know, the chocolate's plastic, the sugar paper's plastic. It's just, it's an abomination, but it's interesting at the same time to see something. It's nostalgic.
I'm surprised they can still sell them.
Well, some places can, because obviously it's a confectionery. I don't know. It's a weird thing. They're not sold in. They're only sold in like the one box you find in the corner. So it's almost like it's old stock they still have. And then there's the candy ones that are just the white, can.
Yeah, I was about to say, those are the only ones that I remember are the candy cigarettes that were like this chalk candy with like the little red tip painted on the end.
We had the
trash.
Ones as well.
Yeah, trash chocolate wrapped in paper.
Even as a kid, though, that chocolate was okay. I think it's because our tongues are a little bit. Palate was different then. As an adult, I think last time I had them was when I was 25, and no.
You should have been old enough to know better then.
Well, no, I saw them and it was nostalgia then,
Well, now see, I'm of the opinion that back then, as long as it tasted vaguely like the thing you liked, you were willing to put up how crap it was.
Well, yeah, as a kid, but as an adult, you're like,
as a kid, you're designed to have a stainless steel stomach and a brass tongue.
Yeah, that's probably why it was accepted. Because I do remember the chocolate being quite bitter, but still okay. But as an adult, I couldn't get that same taste. Perhaps it's, maybe it wasn't as bitter as I thought it was.
Probably because as an adult, you've actually experienced like chocolate, the nearest thing to chocolate perfection that you've gotten a hold of.
But yeah,
so
there are
some nice,
there's some really nice brands, and obviously being a bit of a chocoholic, and anyone says you think Thornton's is good, I'm just kicking you from the server outright because I can't be asked with that. Fuck you. Thornton's is shit. Thornton's, it's one of these shops that cropped up. I don't know if it was late 90s. Basically, what they do is they just drizzle all these different types of chocolates over everything, and it's just okay. It looks fancy. It is turd pollen. It's not good chocolate.
When I say let's say, like, I'm guessing by my age, I've tried all different kinds of chocolates. Speaking of which, I probably need to mail you another bag of was it the Butterfinger minis that you really, really like?
Well, I'd really like you not to mail me Hugs and Kisses.
Well, okay, hang on, what?
Was it you that mailed me the Hugs and Kisses, or was it just the kisses you probably mailed me?
Oh, I just grabbed bags of candy, so I think I kisses and whatever.
The peppermint ones, or was that someone else? Yeah, it was you. But then you sent me 2 more bags, which were Hershey's Hugs and Hershey's Kisses. That was strange.
The only reason I mailed you those is because ones were just straight chocolate, and I think the Hugs have an almond in the middle.
Yeah, they do. I honestly, I didn't mind them. I just thought it was really inappropriate to be sent something that was clearly full homo.
Your life must be so hard. People sending you chocolate, and you still complain about it. Oh,
but hang on,
not the chocolate. I'm complaining about the little mess.
Hold on, did the mail carrier not have the note stuck to the box anymore that said no homo?
No, sadly not. Sadly.
No, the best.
Masculinity is so fragile, you can't have no.
Hush, woman, hush.
The best American.
I'm trying to remember which one you said you really, really liked that you guys don't have over there. I thought it was the Butterfinger, like they were almost like Reese's cups. They were Butterfinger or
we have Reese's cups. There are a number of the Butterfinger things we don't have over here.
Yeah, we also don't have coffee M&Ms, and they're amazing.
Yeah, I've had a bag of those. I've had 2 bags actually sent to me. But there are other M&M flavors that they have that we don't have here. Coffee ones are brilliant.
Wait,
I know
you guys have the peanut butter M&Ms?
Yes.
Yeah.
The ones with peanut butter in the middle?
Yeah.
Okay.
Coffee ones are no, and Butterfingers are amazing. Admit that I can, especially the bar versions of those, like the proper snack bar version.
I tell you what, I'll do something unprecedented. The next time I'm in a store where they have a nice candy selection, I'll take pictures and let you pick the ones you want to try.
Oh, cool.
How about that?
And when you do send it, don't forget to include the note "No homo" to protect masculinity. It's so
I'll put it in the box next time.
Thank you.
Well, I mean, didn't I send you that ink pen that everybody mistook for a dildo?
I have that on yes, I still have that on the shelf above. Basically, with all the tentacly related stuff and things I've been sent over the few years, I put the pen up on that shelf next to the octopus bronzy statue I was sent, with the two mannequin head original mask I bought, the tentacle hat and the judge helmet and the beautiful squid plushie that was made for me by some heretic German.
What?
What?
Sorry, was trying to figure out what that German chick is writing in your chat.
Oh, good, because I wasn't understanding a word.
It's not. What? That's not grammar. Do you even grammar? That's not. That doesn't make any sense.
Do you even grammar?
Oh no!
Her telling everyone where she lives. Maybe.
We just found out that our token German is a grammar Nazi.
No, really, that sounds like a bot. That doesn't sound like a real person. Makes no sense.
Yes, up on that shelf are a few things, including the pen you sent me, because I like the pen. It doesn't work anymore because I used the ink up, which sucks.
Oh, okay.
I need to go to Poundland and buy some cheap pens, and then take the ink and put it into that one. But it would require me taking it apart, because you can't take it apart because it's glued together, so I have to break it to then reattach it with a different adhesive.
Actually, with there's a trick that I've learned, because apparently with like Masterpiece Megatron, I know you don't care about the Transformers, but this trick will help. Apparently, to get the glue loose, all you need to do is like heat it up with a hairdryer, and you can just slide it apart.
Yeah, you can do that. If a future reference, I can do that. I don't know if it applied to this with the plastic and the rubber, though. I don't know what the adhesive is. Risk. But it could be. I could look into that if I want to use the pen. But right now,
you don't need to warm it up very much. Just enough, I guess, to make the glue a little more malleable.
Yeah. But at the moment, I'm using a Ratchet and Clank wrench pen.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, because
the wench pen, not the wrench.
No. It's shaped like a wrench. I wish it was shaped like a wench. That'd be much more fun.
I could find you one of those.
Like some mod here, because this is not a real person, and it's a bit spammy.
Trups is the mod. So no penis-shaped lollipops for a Megon. Got it. I've been actually long time ago. I was given a Christmas. Did a Secret Santa with the housemates, and I got a massive and a gigantic chocolate phallus. And I have to say that chocolate was really good. It was quite nice. What I didn't appreciate was the mug that said on the side, huge mug, small cock, because that phallus said everything. Someone went to the extent to put my name on that. I was quite impressed that they managed to put it on the shelf.
Oh.
Chocolate phallus for the win. I don't think it was Thornton's, thank you. I think somebody had actually melted down the whole, several boxes of lint. They made a good call.
Oh boy.
Although I did manage to, because I wouldn't do what they asked me, they wanted me to put it in my mouth. I did manage to convince some random drunk hobbit that I knew. So maybe not so random, but the fact I saw her drunk, I was like, stick that in your mouth, I need to take a photo. And they did.
30 seconds.
I used it as a Facebook profile picture for about 3 years.
Oh god.
Yep.
That is horrible.
Yeah, Facebook sucks, you're right.
Yeah, no. Wow. That's
Facebook's
like
just-
red.
I was just going to say, Facebook's just full of pictures of people's ugly children, isn't it?
If I could be asked, I'd download all the photos I have on there. Just download them onto an external hard drive, and then I'd deactivate the account because I don't really give a shit about it. I don't use it.
Well, Megan, did you see?
It's very time consuming, and that's the problem. I just
Megan, did you see the article that Red tweeted out earlier about Albert Finney had died at age 82?
The actor, yes.
Yeah, the Guardian reported that Albert Finney had died, and I said, I'm shocked. The Guardian reporting actual fucking news.
Well, it was only a matter of time before they pulled their thumbs out and started doing some actual journalism, because I'm sure their viewer numbers have gone down. Their viewer numbers would have undoubtedly started going down. They do beg for monthly subscriptions and all that.
You know what, though? I have to admit,
Hey, Tiger Lily.
I did take a great pleasure. Recently, I saw a video of Owen Jones getting verbally buggered harder than his boyfriend could ever do it.
Again. I've seen it happen a few times. Him getting accosted in public, kind of tragic at the same time, though. Really, it just looks.
Oh no, this was like on an actual. This was on like an actual. I guess it was like a British talk show or something.
Was it over Brexit? Because that kind of everywhere. I heard Nigel Farage set up a party called I think it's called the Brexit Party, an actual political party called that, I think, and he started a new political party that's been accepted. That should be interesting. But who was it? Oh God, who was?
Oh God, I'd have to go through my history and look, because he got his ass handed to him on a silver platter by this day. It was some older guy. God damn it, what was his name? I was laughing too hard. I wasn't paying attention to who the guy was. Of course, I've been entertained by several videos of these people just getting their asses handed to them on live TV. So
live TV does have that added risk, really. People who go on it because they're under pressure. Then, especially if it's live news, because then they don't know questions, but they could. The presenters are typically very good at doing the loaded questions, and when they do that, it gets really difficult for the people who've been invited to answer questions.
Well, it's been a lot of these progressive types who had that problem. And here's a pro tip for anybody who cares or who's listening. If you're going to go on live TV, know what the fuck you're talking about first.
It's pretty smart.
Or else you're going to look... Yeah, you're going to look like an idiot if you don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Well, that's the whole prepare, practice, perform. It applies to anyone, really. Shit.
Well, the problem is... I've been watching like Owen Jones. He obviously doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. He thinks his progressive, bull crap is going to save him from people asking actual questions, and not even loaded questions.
You need to be able to stand by your convictions. Defend.
30 seconds.
It's reasonable. Yes. Don't take a shit. Oh, I actually find something. Oh, I'm right. Okay, actually, I don't know. Okay, well, I don't need to. Okay, just make the delivery.
Well, I hate to dip, but you guys keep cutting in and out. And I'm guessing it's because my signal's absolute shit.
Well, you're fine on my end.
Yeah, but everybody who talks keeps dipping in and out. And it's like, I want to hear what you guys have to say. I don't like that. Yeah. I don't like not being able to understand what you're saying. So I'm just going to go ahead and dip. I'll catch you guys later.
Okay. See you later.
Hi, Magnus. Oh, good one.
I see more conversation with times on it. How's your day been, Anne?
Alright, I guess.
Cool.
Not much to it, really. Just the usual bit of working out and bugging Joe. So, yeah, the usual.
And yes, Dibula, I am still on.
So, how are you getting on with the new Subnautica disc?
Not sure.
You've got a cool cannon, pistol, pen, whatever this is. But it looks fancy.
Oh, isn't that the propulsion cannon thingamy-bob?
Mm-hmm.
It really is interesting how when Magnus is here, I have like a lot of stuff to say, and I'm like, can't talk. But once he disappears, I'm just like, alright, nothing to add here.
He does say a lot of things that get wanting to talk. Okay, yeah. This way.
Oh boy, aren't we excited?
What do you want to talk about then?
I have no idea.
And at the moment, particularly nowhere, because I just finished one. I need to find him. Fine. To France. So. This way. It's not far. Nope. Le Mans. Oh, that's interesting. Where better? Le Mans. Chance of being able to finish them. Let's do that. Have you managed to get up to where you were last time, or you had to reset the game?
Yeah, I'm past that now. I got to at that point on before I finished last week.
Okay, that's good. At least you're not playing catch up anymore.
So much for this floating air pump. It's sinking.
Oh.
Floating what?
Air pump that it just sinks.
I was going to say that doesn't look like it's floating.
What is the purpose of this?
Oh, you bastards.
What's the purpose of it?
I'm not entirely sure. Obviously, it's going to be pumping air through, but I don't know.
Were you meant to collect it or something for your new habitat, or?
I don't know, because when you actually get to build the habitat, it produces its own.
Oh, then this is a bit confusing.
Yes.
Someone told you?
Nope. Nobody's speaking in the chat, but then I'm not surprised. Probably there's only like 2 people watching.
3.
3.
Yeah, it's 3. I think I think it's me, Cookie, and Anne.
Yeah.
Tiger, go to Disconn's chat and spam it.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm just.
No, like the game Disconn's playing is actually pretty interesting, and it looks pretty, and it's not a truck simulator, so check it out, people.
Yeah, do that.
Who's joining us?
Someone new. Carlos!
Carlos!
How are you?
Good, thanks yourself.
I'm fine. I've just been having fun on Twitter.
Have you come to entertain us?
What did you
No,
do?
no.
Oh, we
I
need entertaining.
I triggered Mike Stuckbury and his
Who?
legions of rabid commie fans.
Oh,
I don't know
yeah,
who that
chat is going to be gold.
Huh?
I don't know who that is.
It's just some irrelevant commie. You know. And he gave up too quickly. God damn it! And I think I was reported by one of his fans. I said some terrible thing.
Oh, Carlos has been a bad boy.
And we're going to Lamont.
I doubted that I'll be banned because I use the English language how it's supposed to be used.
Oh,
Nah.
you coming?
No,
With a lot of spelling mistakes, obviously.
Yeah.
It's
Go on.
I was just going to say, are you coming up with more creative insults then, Carlos?
Oh yeah, whenever I have to insult, I just use my dialect. That's Google translatable. So localized. It's basically dying out. There's a handful of people who can speak it. Not even my dad remembers how to speak it, so it's bloody fun. Yes. And I know the good bits. They're not insults actually. They're just describing stuff. But
Oh, come on.
Hi, Tiger. Hey, Dibs. Nice of you to be showing up to get timed out.
Couldn't help it, sorry.
Oh, that
Wow, you're being
come
a
on!
bitch.
little bit mean, but well deserved.
What did you, so what did you
I
do?
hardly ever get to block or time out someone.
Yeah.
Let me have that little bit of joy.
Abuse of
Please.
power.
Yes.
Hey, Lily.
Hey, Lily again. Oh, Carlos's first, like Carlos's pinned post on his Twitter is blockers are pussy bitches with no spines. Go tuck yourself off in your safe space, you menginas, courtesy of Sugar Tits. So,
Yep.
sorry, Carlos.
no, that's true. I'm proud of that.
Yes, I'm
Sugar
a pussy
Tits.
bitch.
Yeah, I asked for
We've got you on
permission to use
GPS.
that, and
You're close
she
to the sanctuary.
graciously said, "Yeah, sure."
Do you see
no worries."
anything?
She's an awesome,
Some alien structures
an
dotted
awesome,
about.
an
I'll see where they
awesome
lead.
person, Sugar Tits. she triggers the hell out of.
We want this game on Android phones. I'm not sure this game could run on Android phones. It's quite. I don't think phones are ready for it yet.
Which
one? On the graphic demanding part.
Oh, they're not ready for the excitement.
But there are some driving games that do exist, like racing games I've played, where you use your phone as the steering wheel, which is quite, for racing games, is actually a lot of fun. And it's also one of the few times retards that do driving games by turning the controller actually feel like they're playing the game properly. The types, the ones that actually hold the controller, turn left, and go with it.
They probably don't know. They don't turn left. They lean their whole body left, and
they do, and they think that helps the turning. But on Android phone games that you can do that, it's actually a valid way, and it makes them feel special.
Hey, Chris.
Which is
very quote unquote special.
So regardless of whether or not this is exciting, it's I don't think phones yet are ready to handle it graphically.
No. I could imitate the
oxygen.
Yeah, wait, I'm not gonna do that. I like to be smarter than Mike Stackbury.
Take your word for it.
You're not honestly, you are not missing not knowing that guy. Jesus, I
don't look at Twitter, so it's one of the I do, but I look at it for a few seconds and then I fuck off from that.
Yeah, you are awesome, mate. I admire you, but I need.
That's not awesome. That's actual genuine laziness.
And I need a little bit of Twitter to maintain my humor, because I just fucking laugh at.
Although, because YouTube's removed the function with auto share to Twitter, I now have to actually go to Twitter to share video, which is
I
really
thought that was totally European. I'm gonna find out if it's just European.
I am in the United Kingdom, and last I checked, that was a European country.
That's what I meant.
For now.
I wonder if it's just.
It'd still be part of Europe, just not the EU.
No,
we're not our own continent. Just.
That's what I meant. If it's just European and not a article.
I can, if I go to the video, hit share, and then press Twitter, but it is actually just easier for me to get the link from when I upload the video and just go to Twitter. And then I disappear again. I'm only on there for 5 seconds.
Can someone explain me the ratio thing? Because I have a vague idea of what it is. Okay. You know, on Twitter, or whenever someone ratios a post or whatever.
No, I know nothing about this.
No, anyone know? Anyone can elucidate to me?
I've seen some people who do their thing where I got this many followers and this many people unfollowed me. I know someone has. There's one person who has a bot, and I've unfollowed them a number of times. But every time they've up, I've unfollowed them and done it so many times to guilt me into following them back. To the point where I after the second time decided I've got a better solution: block.
No, I think I might be completely wrong, but I think it means when you ratio, say, a tweet or a video, you comment more than you like or interact. Just comment, say bullshit, but you don't like or something like that, or share. I think that's what it means.
Oh, okay. It was new to, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm wrong. Probably most likely. Goddamn,
doesn't mean you're wrong. It means I just don't have a clue.
Yeah, and
I don't know. Maybe I'm not vain enough to look that stuff up.
Neither am I. I'm just too fucking lazy to look that shit. But I grasp the concepts quickly, but then I don't know the nuances, which is fine sometimes. I like to grasp the nuances and the concepts.
You know what you need? You need a good dose of apathy. That'll do you wonders.
More than I'm a fatalist. You can't get more apathetic than a fatalist, mate.
I'm going to pretend to care what a fatalist is.
Exactly. I won't even explain. It's just.
It's for the best, because I honestly.
Oh no, I've had this conversation with you, Carlos. It got very confusing very quickly.
Don't bring it up then.
No,
just leave it there.
It's. I know that part. What I think. I know things are gonna happen, so why fight? That's a fact.
You believe in fate?
No! It's not happening to do you.
Well, no, that's how it sounded to me for a second. I only heard the last few words because I zoned out.
Yeah, it does sound like fate, but no.
Apathy feels activism.
Quite
Right, brilliant.
It's hard to explain.
Then don't explain
pessimistic.
it.
I'm just.
I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll Google define it on the 12th of Never.
Damn, that's
So
only showing
soon.
on me.
Right.
That's too soon,
At least I
man.
put a date on it, okay?
Exactly. No, I'm more pessimist than a pessimist, but I'm
Oh, you're a
also...
glass half empty guy. Gotcha.
No, the glass is half full.
That's more optimist, isn't it?
No, that's just a fact.
Pessimist is half empty. Optimist is half full.
Full and fatalist. Where the fuck is the glass there? No. Sorry, I meant to make this as a joke.
Wait, faceless drink from the tap?
No. Please. Let me.
See, confusing.
Come on. Stop.
Uncultured, lowly pleb.
Please, I got the joke right. A fatalist is.
Don't even.
A fatalist is why the fuck is it soft drink? I'm a whiskey drinker. Well, why the fuck is it a Pepsi? That's what
What?
I drink whiskey, so I'm saying as a fatalist, why the fuck is a glass half full of Pepsi?
Or water, in the case.
Or water. Yeah.
If someone has half a glass of water with like some whiskey,
or a computer,
I need to have a discussion with the retard who's watered their drink down.
No, as long as the water is distilled, it's fine.
What do you
Not
want?
if it's half a glass of it.
Well, he drank half of it, so
With you?
that would be me.
Why?
If there's whiskey in that, and you've got half a glass of water with a shot of
Metal
whiskey or
terror,
something. No, you are banned for
People will
life
come
from
for
drinking
me.
that spirit.
Oh, absolutely, yes. I'm 100% behind you. Yes.
I waited my life for this. I'm not your enemy.
You use
Hello?
distilled water or water that's completely innocuous to enhance the flavors of some whiskies. Not all. For example, a Lafroig, you can add a little bit of distilled water, it mellows out the taste, or any Islay whiskies.
Not really something I could do personally, but I won't judge.
Mate, I'm not a whiskey snob. I've seen all whiskey, enough whiskey drink. Even the fucking distilleries and the people that mix the bloody that mix the say no, you can add whatever you want as long as you enjoy it.
Yeah, antidibula. I think most of us knew it was nonsense because I think Anne alerted us to it. Not what you're saying, Carlos.
I know.
Somebody in my chat who's typing not nonsense.
Yeah,
I think.
No,
I don't.
I'm not paranoid. I'm not paranoid. I know. No, they're talking about me. No, I don't.
Oh, we'll talk about you when you leave. Don't worry.
Oh, cool, man. Oh, awesome. I hope you will. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Absolutely. No, it's honestly, because I'm.
Lady Justice, do you block her? Does that affect her on my channel? I don't know how that. Just so you don't see.
Storage vessel found. Commencing download.
Mods have the power to do something similar to that. I'm not recommending it, but companies. Oh, you found it annoying, right? Yeah.
Do you want me to remove it? Oh, well played, Drubs.
Not going to encourage removal of it. Only the teeth.
Download complete.
You have no concept of what has just occurred.
Oh, I know it hurt.
Aren't you precious?
What happened?
Whatever.
Download capacity was identified in your cerebral cortex.
You're in my head?
I can't do
It is
It's about being
uncomfortable.
consistent.
exactly.
Return me.
Release the force fields first.
Return me, or I will destroy your
I have a week
orbital
to get off
station.
this week.
Why not do it now?
Congratulations. Come
My
do my
survival
work,
chance
motherfucker.
increases if I do not draw
Pay me the
attention.
ticket and I'll go.
I don't think you have power. I think you're scared.
Nice to know that you have a
Then I will
negotiating
destroy
position.
you.
I'm easy.
Technical
We know. Sucky, £5.
do not move.
No, $5.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got it
$5.
wrong.
Errors.
I'm sorry. Wrong currency. My bad. I'll
I
just
didn't
go
mean to
find some
scare
dollar.
you.
Oh, wait. We don't have imaginary...
What is happening?
The joke doesn't work if you say pound.
Well, it's better if it'd be easier for £1 because I can give you a £5 note. Not for the sucky.
No, it's more money than $5. £5 is more than $5. So yeah, I fucking accept it. No worries. I wouldn't do the job, but I would accept it.
For a sucky $5.
Yeah. I was just about to say I wasn't paying attention to the conversation at all because I was looking at the chat, but I heard, you know, the sucky $5 thing, so I'm back in. What you talking about?
I wouldn't do the service, but I'd accept the £5.
Weren't you the one suggesting that to Socky though, Carlos?
It's a joke.
Is it though?
If he wants to sucky me, I am absolutely no problems with that.
Can you stop that conversation with that guy and read our comments and give us feedback?
Yes, we will stop it now.
I have been told.
and I shouldn't be talking to sweet girls like that. I am too much of a
Not without your man present.
No,
Sorry,
it's not
sorry.
sexist. I'm a chivalrous. I'm a fucking cunt.
Which
I'm joking,
sweet
Joe.
girls
Don't-
are you talking about? Because I'm confused now.
Last time I checked, there was only one woman here. Sorry, Joe, it's not you.
Don't be triggered, Joe. I'm only playing. What the? Oh god.
It's fine. I'm just old, so
Yeah,
I'm
there's
irrelevant.
only
You're not
one
older
pretty
than
here.
I
It's
am.
not you, Joe.
See,
You're not older
and
than
got it.
Exactly. Oh god. Well, I retweeted something about and never mind. Has anyone won the Euro Millions this weekend?
Yeah, I did.
I don't play that bullshit.
I'm going to stop playing soon, but while I'm playing, it's only €5.
I've never played that
€5.
game. Like, why would I put money into something?
Oh, your mind.
It's the only gambling I do. I don't believe in gambling, but I will play €5 a week for Euro. Just fuck it. I gave up smoking, so I have enough.
So you gave up one habit to take up another.
Congratulations on giving up a nasty habit.
Yeah, 7 years ago. No, 8 years ago now.
Good.
I gave up smoking. A year later,
Do your lungs some good? I'm not sure your liver is going to appreciate and placed upon it by the additional whiskey, but you know.
I've cut that as well.
Just
I didn't quite hear. I heard that as I quit the smirking.
Smirking.
How do you do that?
What? I'm not drunk yet.
Hello, Jim.
I gave up smoking 8 years ago. 1 year later, I saved enough money to buy my motorbike. So I'm quite proud.
Okay, so Jaden, I'm not on a server because I know there's a mod for multi, and you can access servers for multiplayer. Other people then as well. So it's not accessing a server. You set and go from there. And stop that nonsense conversation, Barla.
That's not on this stream.
Yep.
Correct.
Anything unusual?
He's here.
Like what?
We're getting odd readings
Sorry?
from your
Look at
biometrics.
his chat. See, he's here.
Oh, hello.
Malfunction,
I watch your
maybe?
streams all the time.
I want to make sure. We're sending down a disposable bioscanner.
Cool.
Upgrading. I've
Take a
got
sample
another
and send it up in the cargo rocket.
Did you get your play button
Okay.
yet? Because I know you've been
I'm
having
on it.
issues getting. Actually, to Jaden in the chat, Mark's the first person to talk to about servers because he actually does convoys. That's pretty cool. Maybe the others don't agree with me, but yeah.
No, it's not cool.
Yeah.
Hey, you in there? We're in trouble.
Fuck.
If you send a sample,
Whoa!
But you know, each to their own.
They'll do the same.
Oh,
if I
I'm glad you finally conceded
return me
that.
to the sanctuary.
So you can trap me again? No.
Then I will mask my
Oh dear, oh
presence.
dear.
Initiate
Hello
the scan.
everyone on Omegon's chat.
Yes. Hello, chat. And for those who are new here and watching, I do apologise for the twitchy driving. I need to get a steer.
You're driving a Renault, no worries, no.
I'm trying to. I'm still not used to the sat nav being so close to the so small.
Yeah, stupid
French. It's getting used to since I was using a DAF for the last 10, 11 weeks.
Don't surrender.
I should probably go on the multi. I've seen you, Mark, stream that a number of times. Although you can imagine the lag for a number of people must be horrendous.
Who the hell downvoted your video, Meg?
Me probably. I don't know. There's interaction. I don't mind.
Yeah, well, yeah, better than
It's not like I know somebody, a friend of mine called my friend Sandre. First person ever been on a stream was that guy, and he once reached out to every creator he knew, including myself, because someone called the White YouTuber had his supporters go and mass downvote all his. He then reached out to all of us to go thumb it up to balance it, which I simply pointed out that it's just interaction. That's good, and if people are going to base it on the downvote and upvote thing, then they're pretty shallow. They're not going to pay attention to the message and make their own decisions of whether to agree with what you put in your content.
I remember that. I did upvote.
I did on one account, and then I got bored because he wanted me to do it on every account.
Nah.
And yeah, I've seen some of the stuff you've been doing.
Sam, I've got the
Mark,
sample.
on those. Like, did you
Looks
have a
normal.
car mod?
Okay,
You like
good.
doing
Set
a
it up
jackknife
ASAP.
everything, which was
The cargo
very
rocket should be
amusing.
on your HUD.
Will do.
Signal
Are you
location uploaded to
fangirling
PDA.
Totally, yes.
No, you really are, though.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, car, crash into the tanker and blow up. Oh, god damn it. Didn't hit the tanker and blew up.
Sorry?
That white car that was trying to pass you, and you're passing that tanker. The car didn't hit the tanker.
I didn't notice. It says
I
that.
know. Potentially does. I noticed.
Is it the Mini?
No, it wasn't a Mini, no, it was a Renault, or a Volkswagen, I think it was.
Okay.
And some more taxes for the government of Europe.
Taxes? Oh,
Yeah.
the toll booth, yes, sorry.
Tolls, fucking taxes.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry, I didn't realise you...
I'm not totally ANCAP? No. I like some taxes, not all taxes.
I have a question for you. What do you think about roads?
I love roads, that's why I said tax.
You're a shit ANCAP then.
No, shit, in Portugal we have... here they made the freeways, which are tolls, and then they made parallel highways, which were not supposed to be tolled, but they've been tolled, and fuck them, because we have no alternatives anymore.
I'm sensing some animosity.
Yeah, it's fucking because
Never.
I hate I wouldn't mind just tolling the highway, the freeways.
Is Portugal you're talking about?
Yeah, it's Portugal. Yeah,
We don't have access to that in this game yet. We have Italy, which has a ridiculous amount of toll booths.
Yeah, well, we followed them. We followed Greeks and Italians. They introduced tax on a tax, where you pay the sales, and then you pay on top of we have tax on a tax. Just think of that way, and it's legal. We're paying fines to the European Union because we can afford to pay the fines, and we get more money. We get tax on a tax. It's legal, but fuck it. We can't. Portugal is, that is.
Portugal's going to take over the world.
Oh no!
Don't start that.
We've done it once.
They're gonna outbreed. They're gonna outbreed every other major race on the planet because Portugal's its own unique race.
Hey, we have as much people outside of Portugal as the.
Oh, I know.
I am very sorry. I'm so sorry.
Fucking weeks ago.
Oh, and you're going to have to be punished now.
What was that earlier remark? What was that earlier thing about being? Remember earlier you read something and you said it makes you a bitch. Yeah, let's revisit that.
See, I did not bring that up.
How dare you?
I am a good boy.
Oh, that sounds wrong. You should be on a register for saying that.
Yeah, I know. It sounds like exactly.
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. I didn't mean to kink shame.
Okay, I was imitating either a.
Oh my god, the naughty boy. Do you remember the cheeky girls, right?
Yeah.
They're the Transylvanian weirdos, right? So the naughty boys would be the weird.
No, not Portuguese, Spanish, Castilian.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let's be more specific. The Castilian naughty boys.
Exactly.
Sounds like a really shit gang.
Because Spain has the Galicians, and they are quite okay. They're basically Portuguese, just not Portuguese. But it's the Castilians who fucked up everything. And it's not a race; it's just an ethnic group.
Carlos.
Hello.
You said you were a good boy, didn't you?
No, I'm not. I lied.
Would you please be a good boy and stop talking about Portugal?
I've stopped.
Do you want us to talk about Germany instead?
No, I just don't want. I don't want to have to get my whip out.
Deutschland dominatrix.
Deutschland ist ein großen Vaterland.
Yoshi, you have to pay for that kind of perk, and the Deutschland dominatrix isn't cheap, from what I've heard.
Oh dear God.
If you want her to touch your bottom, as opposed to the naughty boy Carlos. In which case,
Carlos will do it for $5.
In which case, it's sucky $5.
You can sucky me for $5.
I'm not saying me. I'm not Gungan. I'll kick you from the chat if I have to.
Which chat? I'll leave you.
Oh my god. A Gungan dominatrix. Now that'd be weird.
It is. Even I wouldn't pay $5 for that.
Trups, citation needed.
Are we like what? What is big? Your whip, or what are we talking about?
Well, we all know you've got a big dick, but I want to know how big.
I'm not going to say anything.
Trups.
Yeah, it's probably best. And we'll just send you a picture of her dick.
I never measure.
Is it because you can't read?
Yeah, that's it. Believe that.
Only cheeky girls allowed. Oh, well then you're in luck. You just have to get some money and donate it to Anne's Streamlabs, which is not anywhere.
Absolutely.
It's not a thing.
It's not a thing.
Well,
so
make
good
it,
luck.
and he will. Yeah, and he has to donate 50.
Oh, good, Trups. You send me that picture. The great thing here is, if you send me a picture of a whip, it will. Its Discord overlay will actually tell me you've sent me a picture message.
Mm-hmm.
So at least I'll know
Show
you've
us your whip, Trups.
Yep.
There was in the 70s. There was a disco song called Whip It. What was it?
Sorry, a disco song? What?
Yeah, neo-punk type thingy. They had weird hats on. I'm trying to remember the band's name. Whip It Good.
Only I honestly I no 70s no, sorry, can't.
Shit, it's better than this millennium. Jesus.
Honestly,
this millennium's music is just.
There's some good stuff, hidden about.
Okay, I'll use those sort of bands, and a few others. Yeah, okay, I'll accept. But the rest of them, oh no.
Yeah, you're right. Indie shit. Suck it out.
Yeah. Oh no.
I will say that the when dubstep came pop, I have to admit, I remember listening to some of that, and I felt like it was changing my heartbeat, and that wasn't a good thing. It was really.
Oh, it's.
Yeah, actually, I wouldn't be surprised if someone actually had it with that as their, the rhythm. That sort of weird phoning up dial-up crap. Oh god. I remember when Saints Row 3 came out, for the limited edition version, I think the third, it came with you could get a dubstep gun with it, and I had the dubstep gun that came with it, and it made all these horrible sounds, and I remember it looked cool, but I remember then deciding I would do to it what I did to my housemate's iPhone 4S, and introduce it to my... and I'll tell you what, it cut in half just as easy as the iPhone, which was equally very satisfying. It was quite arousing, actually.
I'm gonna upgrade my phone next month to
yeah, best plan there. Just change the subject.
No, he was talking about an iPhone, cutting an iPhone in half with his door. That's not changing. That's just continuing about talking about phones.
At least it's not Portugal.
Oh, well, you had to bring it up again, didn't you? Who's your problem?
Jeez, what is wrong with you? Why are you so obsessed with Portugal?
Seriously.
There's a lot of stuff wrong with me, Carlos.
And
Get yes, get help. Dial X 112.
Are you upgrading?
Help.
What are you upgrading to?
The Samsung S8.
Okay, well, we can't all be winners.
Oh, it's I'm not gonna get the S9. It's too fucking expensive, and the S8.
I don't care for Samsung at all. I don't. But
it's
I used to repair those phones. They're too flimsy.
Yes, but
so, a little bulk to it, but not Apple.
No. But
BlackBerry. Sorry, Crapple and Cackberry.
I needed a waterproof, water splash resistant phone.
Yeah. My phone is water resistant to a certain distance.
Which one is it?
XZ3 Sony.
Oh, yeah, I want to see. I'm also thinking of.
Although I will say the one thing I do not like about the modem is the curve on the sides of the screen. I actually don't like that.
Well, I have an S6, so the S6 Edge.
These curves are just silly, because then I will tap the side of I have my thumb on the side of my phone, and it will nudge the screen to do a different mode, and that just keeps happening. I don't get it. I don't like it.
I have my rich cousins from Australia. They came over a couple of years back, and they it was that when it came out, it was the top of the range Samsung the S6, and I'm still using it, and so on. So yeah.
I remember when the S2 first came out, and that phone, like the Blackberries back then, so many people loved it. Repairing that, it was so brittle. Why are you wasting your money on this shit? It just absolute trash. Can't be asked with that.
This one was free, so I'm not going to look at gift.
Oh, you can't knock a free phone.
Yeah, exactly.
My last upgrade was the XZ1. No, it wasn't. It was a Huawei, but I traded it with my sister for a XZ1 because I couldn't be asked with Huawei's different GUI. I only got it because it was reasonably priced, and I ended up giving it to a brother-in-law after my sister took it. She didn't need it. She went back to Windows. But the Huawei came with free Beats headphones, which was quite nice, which saved me a lot of money on a Christmas present. Who actually wanted Beats headphones because apparently they're fashionable. I don't see the deal, but whatever. I wear earphones.
Joe, check out. Joe.
I know. I've just seen it. That's what I was giggling at.
Is the whip impressive? Is it good?
Yes.
You wanted to show us your whip, Trops. I don't want to see your paddle. I want to see your whip.
Hey, if he's got a paddle, man, clearly he's very exciting.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Is it spiked a little?
No.
Or is it just a small cricket bat?
That's weirdly shaped, actually. Yeah.
Sam, I've got the
You
sample.
have to look at it.
Looks normal.
It's not weird.
Okay, good. Send it up ASAP.
Oh, come on, I'm baiting
We'll
him.
go
Yeah, listen.
rocket
You've got to
ship
listen to
on
the
your
Deutschland dominatrix.
Exactly, but I'm baiting him. Baiting
Oh, you're
you.
baiting.
Intake.
Exactly, yeah. Make you look.
Right. That'll teach him.
Exactly, yeah. Well, I'm still not banned by Stuk's Kamiyami, so fuck it.
I was about to say works for me, but then I just stopped and deleted it again.
Yeah, probably wise.
Hey, Nick, are you ever gonna do you and Traps a stream on the Virginia problems?
Virginia?
Yeah. the
Oh,
state
yeah,
of-
we mentioned it
the
last
state-
night, yeah.
Apparently, there's another woman that is accusing the lieutenant governor of sexual assault.
Well, they're only accusations for now. It's like most accusations.
Exactly.
But
So
I'm sure many are going to resignations, so...
believe all women. I believe all women. Absolutely, yes.
Well, someone has to.
I'm saying that sarcastic.
I know.
I can distinguish between real and sarcastic.
It's like the Mercedes Carrera stuff.
New creature discovered.
It's still just until I check up on it. It's still just an action.
It is. It's just not gonna. But she, goddamn, she looks a bit methy.
It would be one hell of a blow considering her involvement. It's like the games. I love it. That would be a bit. Yeah, but then I do remember a number of those that were considered SGW types. There were a number of them. Hannah Victor, wasn't he one? He was found out to be a sex offender, and he was on the other side. It just shows that people are on both sides of that particular argument are capable.
Oh man, she better not be guilty. God.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people already jumping on, even sort of Undoomed. Miss Steam, she jumped on it and said, and took the moral outrage side. I just sit back.
I've tried to be. I think I am consistent. I've always waited to the end, more or less, until there. Because I've learned my lesson. I've put my foot in my mouth many times at the early stages of Twitter and.
You do plenty of times on it.
Oh well, I play around here, but in serious accusations, I now wait until it's basically proven. But Jesus, if they've done anything to that little child,
well, I don't think it's her child. I don't believe she has.
Whatever. Yeah, you know what I mean. The child.
I know what you mean. Of course, I'd say the same for anyone who's found guilty. But again, let's just sit back. It's the same with even the ones on the governor of Virginia, who I'm surprised is still in a job regardless, because seriously, he is a lame duck governor at this point.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, I agree. Yes, exactly. But if we are to be consistent by the Kavanaugh, what's it called? Precedent, we must believe and form mobs of rabid people banging on doors and shit, and dressing up as those.
1 second, I have to go and check something.
That weird show on Netflix. I don't know what I don't have Netflix, so I don't know shit about it. Handmaid's Tale costumes and shit, and go and protest. We have to do that to be consistent with the Kavanaugh precedent. And not just Kavanaugh. It goes back to those Duke, or was it Duke or something, lacrosse players.
I vaguely remember something to do with it, but honestly, I don't know.
So yeah, well, you should care about the consistency. I know you don't care about.
I'll care about consistency. Yeah. I no longer care about the case.
Yeah. So we have to be consistent. So there you go. I try to be. I honestly, I force myself to try and be consistent. Oh god, some little idiots with half a dozen followers. Mummy Stuckbury.
You're still obsessed on that guy, aren't you?
No, I'm fucking laughing. I'm enjoying it. I'm fucking laughing my head off. I don't obsess. I'm only obsessed with the well-being of my fans. That's the only obsession I have here.
That is so
Okay, I am obsessed with riding my.
Did he cut out for anyone else though when he's riding my
motorbike? Yeah, exactly. It's my.
Oh right. Because honestly, I think he cut out. I was about to inject the word dick into it.
I can't ride my own dick. I know it's that long, but I still don't know how to ride it. You should never trigger. You should never. You should never debate as a silly. What was the other thing? I can't remember the actual quotes of.
What's the longest drive you've done? Oh, congratulations for driving. Well, in advance. Are you going to London, Echo?
Yeah, I can't remember the complete quotes of Princess Bride's. What's his name? Debate they never fight a land war in Asia. But Jesus, there's so much crap in my head. Good crap, but it's good crap.
For anyone who's in my chat curious about what that sound is, that is Joe's talons on her keyboard.
Yeah, literally talons. Actually, at the moment, my nails are ridiculous.
She's scratching.
It's also because she's not human. Check.
She's a caffeine-powered zombie.
Parts.
Oh, excuse me. Part zombie.
If you remember the 7 Days to Die, she's one of the sky pigeons.
No, she's a total sweetheart.
That's bullshit. That is absolute.
You can fuck off, Meg.
Absolute.
Or the feather delivery system. The feather delivery systems. That's what.
Yeah, that's right. Joe is the feather delivery system. Let me get my crossbow.
I'm looking forward to this year's. I'm going to participate in with a couple of mates, and we're going to ride the longest road in Portugal. And I'm not going to mention Portugal anymore. Just mention the name. 5 days.
I thought you were going to do it anyway after being able to fuck your own ass with your dick. Because then it would have brought up the natural subject of, well, I guess Portugal won't be out fucking everyone else since they're busy out fucking each other.
No. I don't give a shit about
themselves.
My country is the best country in the world because it's the worst country in the world. But that's
how did we end up with this topic?
We're going back to motorcycle riding. That's what I wanted to get back. I'm going to do in June 24th to 28th, riding 738 kilometers one way and then another 738 kilometers back.
What are you going to do? Pick up a newspaper?
No, I'm going to ride my motorbike. It's going to be fucking awesome.
Have you got to travel that far to buy proper cream then in Portugal?
No, it's because we're doing we're doing.
Are you going that far to get condoms? Or
we have
some innocuous water?
We have sheep's bladder for that, or sheep's intestines.
Okay, well I just down the street if I am that desperate.
Exactly.
Or is the Are you going on this drive maybe to get a loaf of bread?
No, we're going on this ride.
Sugar?
Ride. It's just to ride. That's the only thing.
Weekly shop?
What?
So we'll do it weekly. We go shopping weekly.
I go shopping daily. I have shops a kilometer from my house.
It's not very economical.
But yeah, it's just back roads, twisties, and awesomeness.
Right.
I already got 9 batteries for my drift camera.
Oh, so you are going to get something. Batteries.
No, I already got them. And amazingly, they came from the UK. Oh. So I still got to order something
that is
really
amazing.
quickly.
Since we buy our batteries from Poundland, I'm pretty sure they just come from China.
Oh, they did come from China, but I used eBay UK. That's my account. It's on eBay UK. As after all, I am a cultural Brit. And I might before Brexit happens, I gotta probably order a one for my drift camera. I'm gonna order one anyway, just having a backup. So
Right.
I'm gonna do that this week, or before March 29th. So yeah, it's okay. I'm fucking for it. So I want a no deal. WTO rules Brexit. So there you go. Then I can invoke the Windsor Treaty of 1386.
Subscribe to PewDie.
I've done that, pork plug. I've subscribed all 4
I believe I am
my,
as well, actually.
Yeah, I have 4 accounts on YouTube, and I've subscribed to him.
Okay, only on one, because I really couldn't bother to flip between them.
Well, I have it on quick flip. So yes, PewDiePie needs to operate
Die.
Indian Bollywood dance.
This is about to sound very racist, isn't it?
No, it's not racist. Saying Bollywood dances.
Oh, you started it with Indian, so I was kind of concerned you were going to go down there that part.
Well, Bollywood is India. I'm stating a geographical location.
I guess you don't need to say Indian.
Okay, Chinese Bollywood dancers.
See, I'd like to see some Chinese Bollywood. I'd actually like to see that. Of course, we'd have to put the cameras on a lower down to the ground, but fuck it.
Oh, so that wasn't racist at all.
Not even slightly.
Absolutely nothing. But seriously thinking, so would I. But wait, it's called Kung Fu. So.
Oh, I love the old movies that are dubbed with British or American accents over the top. Like you've seen some old Jackie Chan films with him talking clearly in a different language, and yeah, they dubbed English over, and it's very funny.
The gap between the sound and the voice, the mouth moving, awesome.
Or it's that his voice now sounds a lot deeper, which
possibly, yeah,
very funny.
I absolutely, I am absolutely with you. I love those old kung fu movies. I have a lot of Jackie Chan and stuff.
Cool.
I love his Drunken Master series.
Oh, that's old now, isn't it? They were amazing, though, the Drunken Master.
I know that the script for Rush Hour 4 is new. I like Rush Hour. I thought that shit was funny.
It was, yeah. I bad, yeah.
I think. Sorry.
The Virgin is here.
Oh, Virgin. I think the funnier thing about Rush Hour films was genuinely Chris Tucker's voice.
Yeah, yes.
That just, oh my god, that shit was so funny.
Oh, Chris Tucker, I love him. He's fucking awesome.
It's just his voice.
His voice.
It's. I guess there are plenty of comedians that have really funny voices that can abuse it. I know he's unpopular. I know I'm about to say someone who's quite unpopular. I know Joe doesn't like him, but Joe Pasquale has a ridiculously funny voice.
I don't mind him.
I think I've heard you say once in a stream with me that you didn't like him.
He gets irritating quickly.
There we go.
In small doses, he can be quite amusing.
Yeah, but there are lots of comedians who get over this, which is handy.
Who's Joe? I'm looking at him. Who's the fuck is Joe Pasquale?
Doesn't matter. I know there is a former Viner who has she has a very childish sounding voice. She does YouTube videos. But I think she puts it on. Megan McCarthy, I think it is.
Megan McCarthy.
She sounds a bit like a child all the time, but I'm pretty sure It's like an exaggeration with the way she tongue that makes people exaggerate.
I don't know, but
Can't be sure.
we had in Australia when I was growing up. We had Anne Marie.
What the fuck
Anne Marie,
was that?
Anne Marie something. Anne Marie.
Okay, fair enough.
She hosted this cartoon corner with Aggro, a puppet.
Who?
And the puppet Aggro.
Aggro.
Marie Geddes.
Thank you,
I'm not
man.
familiar with. I remember a few puppet masters from back in the day, but.
Anne Marie's.
They're talking about Australian
Mega.
stuff, though.
Yeah, that's one.
Oh,
I
it's a
think
bit
it's
Australian.
But yeah, Bugger.
Unless it was on, like, with Home and Away Neighbours, she definitely didn't have it over here.
She still has a really childlike. And the aggro was fucking funny as hell. Oh my god. The Christmas special made me cry every year.
Okay.
We talk about aggro every time Carlos and I are in the same voice chat.
Yeah, we do, because aggro was aggro. Ozzy Ostrich was okay. Dickie Knee was bloody awesome.
They'll never be as good as all Bodger and Badger.
Oh, they were they could not be made today, honestly. They were more PC non-PC than Basil Brush, for example.
Hang on, we had Emu. I think that topped most things, doesn't it?
Emu attacking Parkinson's.
Exactly.
That shit was just.
And
Emu wasn't really. I mean, Emu was wasn't a talking puppet though, was it?
No.
It was like Sooty, I guess, in the sense it didn't really say anything. Had to rely on others to do the job.
Yeah. Mate, I mourn for what Australia's become, honestly. God damn it.
This was excellent.
I cry. Well, not literally, but metaphorically.
I'm sure you cry.
No, actually, I can't. I am. It's very difficult for me to cry. I've only cried twice in my life. When my mum died and my uncle died.
Yeah, that's right, Yoshi. Bodger and Badger.
I don't want to be morbid, so I'll just change the subject.
Oh, isn't Bodger and Badger? Wasn't that the one with the mashed potato?
Yep. It's a shame that Bodger's passed away.
Yeah.
Because I saw him perform at my university.
Cool.
And there was a fuckload of mashed potato.
Okay, I did cry with Teletubbies, but it was out of pain.
I'm sure it was out of pain. I'm really sure.
Oh god, Jesus, just horrible. I'm still traumatized.
I didn't mind it when I was I think it was on when I was a kid, so it didn't really matter to me. It was early teens. I think my sisters watched it because they were kids. It was just there before school. It didn't really matter.
Yeah, exactly. Was it on ABC or some other channel? I can't remember.
I couldn't tell you.
What, Teletubbies was BBC?
No, but I'm talking about Australian TV.
Oh, well, we definitely can't help you.
No.
It's probably on SBS.
No, it wasn't. I watched it before it was on SBS. I watched SBS Arise. It wasn't that,
Zippy George All Hail Rainbow. Yeah, I remember Rainbow.
Yeah.
Zippy. I think I still have a Zippy plush some. I think I used to store money in because it was easier just Alf.
Yeah. I'm on YouTube. I'm watching every Curiosity Show video they publish.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh man, I got a response from Rob.
Yeah, you were telling me about that.
Yeah, I was fucking. I was. Oh man, he was. It's like.
I can't go through there then.
It's awesome.
I ain't got a clue what to do now.
They were both my favourites. They were. I love that. I loved that show. And Shill's Neighbourhood. God damn it, I also love that show. Fuck, I was a Skyhooks fan. I still am, anyway. Red Simmons. Pax knows who I'm talking about, but you non-Australians.
We had rock stars.
We had real music, yeah.
Hosting our shows.
Yeah, real musicians and shit, yeah. It was fucking awesome.
Fuck you, we had Rod,
qualifies
Jane
as
and
a real
Frederick. Thank you very much.
What qualifies? Fucking hit. Localized reaction like the Beatles. I said localized. I'm reducing the scale. Localized.
The Beatles are overrated, anyway.
No, they were not.
Yes.
Oh no. Their music was pioneering. As was God damn it, I forget names. Oh, I hate myself. As was Pink Floyd, even with Roger Waters there. He's become an anti-Semitic cunt at the moment, but when he was there, and even before that, one of the band members that went all wacky, I can't remember his name. I saw it. I have in my hard drive a documentary about one of them that left. The one that wrote all the music in the early stages of Pink Floyd.
Yeah.
Which were bloody awesome.
Yep, Pink.
Yeah, I grew up listening to that type of music. You guys probably don't know who I'm talking about, but the Bay City Rollers, they were huge.
I know who the Bay City Rollers were.
They were huge. They were...
Hang on, I am thinking of the right ones with the tartan.
Exactly, yeah.
Yes, right, yeah.
They were... oh, man, I didn't like them because I was envious of them. And I was about 6 and 7 years old. So look at that. God damn it. They were huge. Now I've appreciated the music. I've grown to... I love nearly all music. I didn't say bye to the people. So yeah, it was wonderful times growing up in the 70s and 80s in Australia. It was brilliant.
New blueprint acquired.
Oh man, I'm just watching a few tweets of Portuguese corruption.
New blueprint acquired.
You guys think you have problems with corruption in your countries? Jesus, we're the masters of that shit.
I'm sure some African countries would probably challenge you on that.
Oh no. We say hold my beer, Angola, or a Burkina Faso, or whatever. No. We are so corrupt. One of our football teams won a European championship, the European Champions League, fucking drugged up with a in 1997 with stimulant that was not. They didn't do drug testing then. It was used by Hitler to motivate his army. I can't remember the fucking name. Starts with P. And oh man, it was an amphetamine type thing. So that's how fucking corrupt we are. About 8 years later, you see that team becoming sick, bald, having cancers and all that shit, and they were scratching the everyone is scratching. Not the people in the know didn't scratch their head, but the journalists. Oh, poor man, he has become sick. Yeah, fuck that. anyway. But yeah, I'm looking forward, like I said, this year to riding the L66. It's gonna be fucking awesome. I wish I had a bigger bike than my 125, but I can't afford it. Fuck, if I ever win Euro Millions, you know what I'm gonna do?
Buy a bigger bike.
Yes, and then do a 2 weeks tour of the UK. I might text you guys up and I'll buy a couple of rounds. So there you go, you know, a good pub.
Oh, they can be quite hard to find these days.
I know, but that's why I will do my research. I'm an archaeologist. I do good research. So. Hey Quacks, what the fuck happened in Townsville recently? Like they just was there a cyclone, or did some idiot say, let's open the floodgates of a dam?
Payload inbound, Vesper.
Understood. If anything's wrong, we'll come get you.
Hey,
why not take a couple days R&R here anyway?
Definitely.
Why don't you take a jaunt down here?
I've not been
Remind yourself that life comes in colours besides white, off-white and grey.
And temperatures below zero.
Storm
no thanks.
Yes.
But speaking of freezing to death, if you're staying on the ice, you'll need transport.
You're trusting me with a snowfox.
Now that
if I can find a version of the truth that authorises it.
Yeah.
You're amazing.
But
if you're listening, I'll tell her she's amazing. Promote this person.
Sorry, you're breaking up.
Interested in.
Love you.
Let's have a look.
Please, I've tried.
Now what?
Oh, okay. I haven't tried. I'm lazy as fuck. So I could be fine looking. It's not affecting Melbourne, it's where my cousins are. So.
What did I miss?
Nothing of substance, sweetie.
I guessed as much.
Whenever I'm interacting with you guys, I do put a bit of substance, but then most of I just want to have fun with you all because I love you all. And what the fuck should we?
Oh, we love you too, Carlos.
Why should we have serious conversations when we can have fun and relax and have fun?
I don't love Carlos. I'm just using him for sex.
Sucky, Bucky.
Sweetie, make sure you use it. Make sure you bring a lot of lubricant.
Oh baby,
baby,
gallons of lube. You know me.
Oh, sexy.
So you're the one that's got that 50-gallon drum of Carlos
I was just about to say that.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Better than those, what was it, anal fishes like you wouldn't believe?
Exactly, it hurt. I don't know if it hurts or not because I'm going to try that. Ooh.
There's no amount of lube that's going to stop that.
I take it you're talking from experience.
Yeah.
Ooh, everyone's got quite quacks. You really, oh man.
I'm eating.
So this girl, what are you up to right now?
Touching myself.
I mean, in game.
But whilst playing the game, that's impressive.
Yeah.
You only need one.
A bit. Oh, he's on snow.
That's why he's been so quiet.
No.
I've in 7 Days to Die. I'm day 40-ish, level 70. Oh man, I'm loving it. Play about an hour every day. Oh, I do one of those trader quests things per day because the first 2.5 weeks on in game, day 14, 17, 19. But I've been grinding, building up my base. It's almost there. So, I've got 2 bases actually. The base where I killed the horde.
Yeah.
7 days
Our
horde.
is listening. I covered
And
our
the base
arse.
where I just build
And
stuff and
she's
I
my
just have
sister,
defenses for the
not my master.
stupid screamers.
So you're one of those posh people with like a second home.
Can you read my
Of
thoughts?
course, well, it's tradition in my country
Listen,
where I
am
live, not in my
thrilled
country.
to meet you, and I would
my
love
area.
to help you, but you need
You
to
see,
get out of my head.
I don't know if
If
I've
you will not
talked to you
return
about
me,
it.
Yes,
you
you
must
have.
release me to another
It's an
vessel.
internal immigration, and it's unique in the world. I'm
It's to
proud
do
of that.
with like being up in the mountains or
Your brain is
Exactly, yeah, it's sort of, yeah.
I will inform you when I
it's
process
part of
I
my
remember
tradition.
stuff.
I'll keep Altair off our backs.
I
till
would
then.
be disappointed
You were more
if you
polite when we met.
Yeah.
'Cause I only
Process
forget
that.
names, but I don't forget anything else. And yeah, it's natural for me to have two homes. Part of my culture, my tradition.
Yeah, apparently it rained a lot. And they had to release the water from the dam.
And they couldn't do it slowly. Nope.
Well, they were running out of room.
They knew the storm was probably coming because you have about 2.5 days warning. I know meteorology. I was taught climate and meteorology in the 80s, 70s, and 80s, where real teachers taught you stuff.
Carlos, is there anything you don't know about? Because you seem to know something about everything.
Where the what? Sorry? Possibly, yeah. Where the what?
You've just proven his point.
Mrs. Carlos.
Oh, my wife, I love my wife understands me. We've been married for 50 years, you know.
Carlos, you're just making it worse.
I didn't hear that. I didn't hear what he said. But it's fine. But it's fine with me. I self-deprecate myself, so I love that. I don't mind that. I'm not a snowflake. No. What I don't know. I know a little bit, small minute of a lot of things. I'm not an expert on anything except maybe archaeology and Neanderthals. I can almost consider myself an expert on Neanderthals. Read enough, so yeah. But yeah, I know a lot about everything.
Well, you did live in Australia for a while.
No. Oh. That's being called a Neanderthal is not an insult. It's actually a compliment. Sorry, mate. That's wrong. Yes. Recent studies. The Neanderthals had a bigger brain than us. That's
Yeah,
not
still
recent,
fucking ugly though.
Hey, so are many SJWs, but they're still Homo sapiens sapiens, so that's not an insult. And we did mate with them, so that's not an impediment either.
I think more like raped them.
No, absolutely not. Recent studies have shown that the Neanderthals were quite inviting, or not quite inviting, quite social, because they mixed with Denisovans and Sapiens. So no, there was no raping that time. There was consent.
See how far we've come.
Yeah, to science, to actual science. This is actual science. So yes, that's why.
They only waited for consent because knocking them out and dragging them by their feet to make them fill up full of dirt, and they didn't figure out that dragging them by the hair was much better, so they had to wait for consent.
Yes, that's exactly it. That's why we have that's why we have feminists. But yeah,
yep.
Saying Neanderthal, I take issue. This is probably the only thing that and child molestation and stuff. That's the only two things I take issue with. Anything else, fuck it. I joke and everything, but those two things, they're my red line.
Contractor
More about children,
Why are
abuse
you
of
being
children than
cute?
Neanderthals.
I have the CEO on the line.
Everything else would have been
This
a
biosample
bit
you sent
strange.
us, it bears no resemblance to your biometrics. And the alien facility, it spoke your name.
They can't.
What's
They can
happening
defend
down there,
themselves.
Goodall? I would ask your colleague, only he disappeared.
Aren't they dead?
Silence! Where is the other one?
Yeah, but science is
If
alive.
you mean to make Vice President manage your people.
The science research
I
has
think
shown
there's
that
not
they
much that person can do to defend themselves.
If I could just...
I was thinking the same thing.
Sam, I'm sorry.
But that's
I've
because
been
science
stuck in middle
defends
management
itself.
since I graduated.
Every
I know.
every
I'll try
discovery
harder.
that appears with
I have to
Neanderthals, they defend themselves against the stereotypical preconceptions of them. Oh God, who is this Tom person? Let's have a look at his kid's social worker. Non-affiliated, not funny. Yep, you're not funny. Fairly human. Yep, you're not human. And he's from Stockport, the UK. And he has 427 followers. Yeah, he's a mute. But I'm not gonna mute him because he didn't respond to me, so fuck him.
That sounded like you only mute people who respond to you.
And if they say complete, absolute garbage, yes, I do. If they respond to me coherent, rational arguments and defend their point with coherent oh God, I'll even follow them. But if they become yeah, okay, I'll accept that. But if they just become arrogantly dismissive and become Dunning-Kruger sufferers, then I just mute them. I let them talk to themselves. Basically, I don't block. I only have one in my list, one block. And apparently I removed it because he went off Twitter. So there's no blocks in my Twitter.
Alright, looks like I'm getting some.
I don't block
now.
anyone. Yeah. Because blocking them just makes them victims, quote unquote. No, you know, talk to yourself like you're talking to the wall. Or my hand.
Also, for them, it validates their argument.
Exactly.
I only have one block, and that's Kevin Floggen, because he blocked me for no reason.
Who's the
Potato head. Potato face, I would have been.
Kevin Floggen.
Oh, potato.
All contractors
No, I don't block him.
has
I
updated
wish
mission
he
objectives.
blocked me. Him and
Please study your individual
Caligula.
briefings.
I'd love to talk to those two.
Remember, failure to deliver on objectives will result in payment deductions and or your removal from the planet. Be safe.
Yeah, Music Man Mike, him. Caligula.
No, I don't have him blocked.
No, I don't block. Like I said, I don't block. I'd love to talk to them. I'd love to debate them. I have questions. I've made a list. I've got up to 7 questions now.
Blueprint acquired.
Because they're
Okay, Penny.
socialists.
See you later.
Oh, no.
Good night.
Night. What?
This guy is still streaming, Carlos. So.
Was he? I thought he.
Do you think I'm in this channel for?
Oh, you are. You are streaming.
What's
It's a good game.
Carlos, would you please shut the fuck up for a minute?
Carlos, have you played it then?
I don't need to play a game to know it's a good game. Like I don't need to do a lot of things to know it's good.
Anyway, let Disc speak.
Yes.
That's okay, it's okay. Talk away, mate.
well worth waiting for.
He's just like playing his game and being quietly entertained by our fuckery in the chat, I think.
Oh, toasters. You have to. Oh, they're lockers. They're lockers. They look like toasters. I watch enough streamers to know that Subnautica Sub-Zero is a good game. So
Low Zero.
informed opinion of the game. So, like I said, I'm a researcher.
Yeah, you researched the wrong game because it's below zero, not sub-zero.
Oh, look, you have parachutes underwater. That's nice. I joke. I kid.
Right. I can actually get somewhere now.
That's good.
I've been thinking, shit, obviously trying to find the rocket. I just, the actual marker itself is
oxygen.
It's nearly 200 meters, away from where the marker is.
Ah.
Yeah.
That sounds like a pain.
Yeah. It wasn't, the only reason I found it was because I just thought, fuck it, I'm not going to look around where else.
Yeah, but at least you found it in the end, though.
I made clotted cream the other day.
Oh dear God.
Is it any good?
Please, someone recorded this reaction. Oh, Anna, that is just the most pure, awesome reaction I could ever get from a comment of mine.
I'm glad to have entertained you, I guess.
No, you didn't entertain me, you entertained everyone else.
Processing is complete. You will build me a new vessel.
How? What kind of vessel?
See, that's how you break the ice.
Permissions for that information.
I can't help you if you don't tell me.
I owe all my teachings to Monty Python.
Words, mostly?
I have added the information to your databank.
Thank you. Listen, I need something to call you.
Wine at the Nutmeg Tavern.
We do not use words that way.
I used to have a pet barwall. I called him Ketchup. Don't make me name you two.
Oh,
sorry,
I'm
really confused by you sometimes, Carlos. Did you just randomly come out with stuff with no context? And I'm just like, did I miss something?
Your name is Alan?
You have to learn to follow punches.
Sorry, you've gone from I made clotted cream the other day to hot mulled wine.
Let me see about that.
Okay, I did make clotted cream, and apparently turned out okay because I personally have no reference because I didn't need it when I was in London to how it tastes. But apparently my colleagues, I took it to work and they liked it, and I like it, so it's okay. And I'm reading some random YouTube videos titles. So.
How does one make clotted cream? And what is the point of clotted cream?
You put cream, a heavy cream, in a recipient, in a oven-proof thingy for 80-ish degrees for 12 hours. Then you chill it for another. Not freeze it, just chill it. So that's how you make clotted cream, and you serve it on with jam. So there you go.
So you take cream and then you heat it up and then you cool it down again.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm confused.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a British thing. It's a British thing. It's from Devon, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah,
Yes.
Devon. Yeah, it's Devon. Yeah. So it's a Devonshire. Told you I'm a British cultural Brit.
With Carlos, we should really play some kind of Carlos bingo.
Oh,
Yes,
please!
We need a Carlos bingo card.
Please, I will be disappointed if you do not make it awesome.
Power restored. All primary
Don't
systems
make
online.
it a drinking. A bingo is fine.
Oh dear God, no! I don't want to die, Carlos.
No, I don't.
Because if you say Carlos says a random thing, drink a shot, You will be drunk.
I don't want to go and have my stomach pumped, so
Exactly. Your bingo card is okay.
On that bingo card, there has to be like a recipe or talking about food. Talking about Portugal taking over. Constantly talking over people.
There you go. Talking a random thing 1. Talking over people 2. Talking about Portugal 3. Food 4. Whiskey 5.
Mentioning your British.
Yep, you're culturally British.
6 exactly. There you go.
How much you love us?
Oh yeah.
Yes, absolutely. There you go. See? So there you go. Start working, people. I won't leave that. Oh, I'm not. What's that? That's that. Right, never mind.
You're organising your lockers and labelling them and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
8 seconds of silence, not bad. It wasn't 8 seconds. I just counted random.
Thanks.
Anytime. Oh God damn it!
So the alien voice that has been talking to you before, is that the same one from the beginning, like when you entered that building?
Yeah, it is the same entity, yes.
What does it want? Did you make that out yet?
Prize!
Well, it says moment in time it wants out of my character's head.
Anyway, my dear good friends, see you tomorrow.
See you later.
Catch you later.
Bye.
Make sure you guys make the bingo, and I'll donate £5 to someone's paid.
Yeah, cheers, thanks. Yeah, I'll have that.
£5 to someone's. I don't have Patreon because
No, I don't either. I got PayPal. I got the other one.
What's the other one? The one that.
Carlos, if you would shut up for a moment, Disconnect will tell you.
Yeah,
Tell me,
I got PayPal. I've got Streamlabs.
PayPal. To anyone, to £5 on PayPal. Anyone who wins the next Carlos bingo, and I keep my promise. I never lie.
Oh, that means someone's got to make the bingo card.
Well, there you go.
Cookie.
£5.
Good.
Make sure it's something I say, because I never forget. Bye bye.
That's not really hard. You say lots of things. Good night.
Plus, as well, you say a lot of them on my streams, so it won't be that hard to find them. Has he gone? Is he still there?
No, he's gone.
Oh, okay.
Didn't you realise it was quiet?
I thought he was actually trying to not speak while somebody else was speaking.
Good joke.
It's so cute. Did you think that would actually happen?
Well, you know, somebody's got to be, what's the word? An idiot.
Maybe optimistic?
Nah.
No, is that the right word? No.
Who's there? Oh shit.
It looks like you're slowly getting your base all like organised and set up and stuff though. That's cool.
Yeah, it's right. It's doing the job. I've actually got the multi-purpose room straight away. which I think probably more than likely a lot of people probably complain about trying to find that thing.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't exactly an easy thing to find.
Yeah, it kind of makes sense that you find that first, because at least then, once you've got that, loads of space to put storage, so you can go in, gather all the shit you need to make the other room stuff.
What to put into this one?
Sorry for all the sniffling.
Well, to be honest, it's right. I think it's the first time I've actually heard you do it today.
That's why I keep muting myself. I think I'm getting another.
That's not.
No. Well, that's the problem when I go out old. Be around other people. Especially this time of year. I just end up with like a cold and a cough. It sucks.
That'll teach you.
I know. That'll teach me for going to the hairdressers. I still need to take a picture to send you, Anne, don't I?
Yes.
Yes, I will do that tomorrow.
It's okay. Don't stress it.
It's alright, because my mum's hassling me as well. She's like, I want to see your new hair.
What you should do is just you should have took some of the clippings that was done, that got removed, and just send them over. There you go.
Broke up at the end there.
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
It was nothing intelligent anyway.
Yeah, it was definitely quacks.
So, what's your plan now? Are you just like gathering resources?
Well, I've just had the last message that came up. No, it wasn't that. Basically, once I picked up the thingy tool that I'm using, I got a message come up saying about from now on it's, you know, it's gonna be, you know, it could be buggy and stuff because it's where the you know, where they're sort of like gotten up to in a sense.
Ah, yeah.
Ah yeah, here you go. NB, thanks for playing Early Access 1. Story and gameplay from here are very broken until later updates. Continue at your own risk. So that's all they've got with this game, just this far.
I thought it
would be a lot. Yeah. So it's basically they've not even got, you know, they're basically sort of like just out of the starting blocks.
Yeah, hopefully it won't be too long before there's an update.
Oh.
Well, it's still an alpha, isn't it?
Well, the fact that it's... Yeah, I know it says early access, but... It just... You know... you might as well say I've been sort of... I've probably done like... Well, not, I've just been... Found to been, getting lost and stuff. I'd have probably been got to this stage before I finished streaming on the first time, and that's with the the reset.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So if I hadn't had to have done the restart, I would have easily been at this point and kind of been. Okay, I want to change you. So it's a bit of a letdown. The fact that it's literally all they've done is these first few bits. It's basically, the tutorial. That's all they've basically done. That's what I need for you anyway. Okay, just make a bunch of lockers. I'm going to end up making a shit ton anyway. I know that. Okay. Drop your guys back in there.
Alright guys, I think I'll go to bed now. It's gone a bit late. So talk to you tomorrow.
Okie dokie, see you later.
Good night.
See you later. Night.
There we go. That's how that one called. Lube and rub. I'm gonna name this one Anne.
Is it full of salt?
It's going to be, yes.
Ah.
I might as well do this now, seeing as there's nobody actually watching besides you guys.
Yeah, I've got people watching.
What?
There are 3 people watching.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm one of them.
Mm. More likely Anne might be watching, and maybe, well, if it's not Quacks, then it could be either Okie Native or Meg.
Oh, 4 apparently. Now.
Yeah, that's probably because Quacks is going, okay, now I'll watch it. Because he wasn't before.
Oh, I'm definitely not watching it. I'm building maps for D&D.
Cool.
Fair enough. Didn't need you to watch my streams anyway.
Excellent. And I'm glad we're both well aligned in our viewing needs.
Yeah. No, the rubber doesn't go in there. It goes in the lube and rub.
I've lost track of things. Is it Laura's campaign today? Or?
It will be Laura's this week, yes.
Cool.
I don't know if I'll be available.
Oh no!
Then it'll be mine.
So just stick the diamond in there as well, just to throw it all in there for the moment. And the ribbon plank can go in there as well.
Be a shame if you're not available, Fisk, because we're getting close to the dragon.
Yeah, I know, but you know, so some things are, you know, again out of my control.
Yeah, no, I get that.
So I like to. I don't even know where I'm going to be. Well, tomorrow.
No, is it that bad?
Yeah.
Ah, shit. Sorry, dear.
Well, hopefully Monday I'll be able to go to the council because I've got an appointment on Monday to see a housing officer.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, well that's only because my support worker contacted them and had a word with them. He didn't lie as such either. You know, he did sort of embellish, but it wasn't. You know, he didn't actually lie.
Yeah.
And also, I have found a flat which isn't far away, to be fair. It's cheap, so I'm hoping that the council will. I'm guessing. Well, I would have thought that cover the, you know, with the housing benefit, but it's not exactly just something I'm, you know, going yay for. But it doesn't matter now. I'm leaving, you know, as soon as I can.
Oh, we really hope you get something sorted.
Crap. Don't have room now for. So back in. I know. There are you. Let's deconstruct you. And I can put you. Yeah. Right. Lead. Right. That's full. And that's full. Okay. connect these two? No. Okay.
Joe, is there anything you'd like to see in my campaign that I haven't?
Penises.
That we haven't discussed? Oh, there's plenty of penis. There's a brothel.
There is.
Yeah, I know that one.
But isn't the brothel full of ladies?
Well...
Oh, actually, yeah, because... I did...
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Stop it.
Titanium core gold.
Well, at least Leona's under the impression that it's only full of ladies.
She's gonna be pissed when she finds out there's manholes in there.
Oh, are there? Ah, shit.
well, I wasn't planning on there being manholes.
No, I don't want there to be manholes in there because that goes against her plans with Aralis. So.
What's that, Bob? Yes, Trek says maybe the man whores can be in the different brothel.
Yeah. Okay. That could kind of work. I don't know. I'll have to have a think about stuffs in the campaign.
Because we've got enough content already for another 5 or 6 sessions. Like I've got heaps of content, but yeah. I mean, if there's anything you guys want to do, like related to the thing, like, do you want to do a stealth mission somehow? Or
you mean like a secret fantasy raid?
I did have a thought that, like,
vital signs
maybe we can do something that was kind of undercover.
I have an idea, and I don't know if this is going to ruin. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Where you and Aralis go undercover as a couple at like a ball or something.
Oh my god, your brain works along the same route as mine. Because I was thinking, because that would like fit with like Leona trying to get a bit closer to Aralis, and maybe they could go undercover and have to pretend to be a couple. You know, she could actually end up having to dress, you know, like a girl, kind of thing.
Yeah. And so yeah, that's definitely in the works. But there's some more story stuff that I will have to do before we can do that.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think, because we solved a murder. That was good fun, actually. I enjoyed that.
I'm glad.
Was it the
I
butler?
I couldn't figure out a quick, easy way for you guys to figure out it. So I just had to yell it out.
Was it the butler?
No, it was the wife.
Ah, okay, well, if it wasn't the butler, then definitely wouldn't be the wife.
Yeah. The wife, jealous of the husband going to the brothel.
So she killed the lady of pleasure.
Because I was going to say, like, we need to have something involving pirates, because, you know, it's by the docks, but then we had pirates last time.
We had pirates. Yeah. Hey, come here. Our dog got a couple of his front teeth taken out.
Oh.
And, like, on the bottom, and he seems to be, like, really energetic these days. So I think maybe for a while, having kids, hey? So yeah, it's just gone spastic lately, just like doing zoomies and like jumping off, just jumping onto stuff and then immediately pouncing off.
Yeah.
And like he's loving his toys more. He hasn't been one for tug of war, and I've thought that those couple of teeth were really loose because you could actually wiggle them. And so I've been thinking for a while that he doesn't do tug of war because some of his teeth are a bit buggered up.
Yeah.
So,
oh, that's good though, that he's like more energetic and stuff, so it obviously means his feet a lot better.
we were trying to watch Venom last night, and he was just playing with his fucking toys while we're trying to watch the movie. Oh, it's annoying.
Oh, I can so relate to that.
Squeaky toys.
Yeah, Poppy loves squeaky toys. It's either that, she will sit next to me on the sofa and just kind of punch me and whinge at me until I give her attention, and the second I stop, she will start again.
Vickers is like that, but when there's people eating food at the table, he'll just sit there and like look up at you with the puppy dog eyes. And if you don't pay attention to him, he'll just nose butt you.
Oh, Poppy's not quite that bad, but she'll go and sit in her bed and just stare unblinkingly at you and do that like cute dog face that every dog seems to be able to do.
Even a chihuahua.
Yeah, because I mean, let's face it, chihuahuas can be quite dogs.
Yeah.
I mean, she's not actually that ugly. I've seen some really ugly chihuahuas. I've seen some very strange looking, like Chihuahua crosses. I saw it was like a Chihuahua crossed with a Jack Russell, and it had the body of a Chihuahua, but like the head of a Jack Russell. It was very, very strange looking.
The table code. I'm not sure where that is in this one. I know I've come across some before.
Oh, funniest thing happened. I was taking the boys to... It's related to dogs, I promise. I was taking the boys to the beach, and they found a ball on the way. And they wanted me to throw it, and one of them was really excited to be at the beach, so I pretended to throw it, and he just started running after it. He just ran. He had no idea where it was. He just ran. And he turned around and said, "Hey, you didn't throw it." I said, "I know." And I fell over laughing. He's like this. It was just so cute and just so dog-like, and like we've had a lot of trouble with him. And lately he's just been like perfectly behaved. Well, perfectly behaved, like in any.
Yeah.
And I fucking lost it. Oh man. He just ran for it without thinking. It was perfect.
Oh, that sounds amazing. Yeah, see, like, Poppy doesn't fall for that anymore. You can pretend to throw, like, her toy, and she'll kind of look and then look back at you, and she's like, "What are you on about? You haven't thrown it." She's just like, she's too clever for her own good sometimes. Or she's started doing this thing where instead of you playing fetch with her, she'll play fetch with you.
Oh yeah, yeah. Dogs will do that. I had a German Shepherd cross Rottweiler who used to do that. He'd get the ball, and then you'd have to chase him.
Yeah.
"30 seconds."
It took me ages to realise. It was like, no, this is the wrong way round. I'm not doing this anymore.
The annoying one for me was when you throw the ball, they go running up to it, and then they sort of like run away and then look at you as if like, go on then. You go, oh for fuck's sake, and you go get it. Or you go get it, and then they just at the last second come sprinting along, nick it from under your bloody feet, sort of thing.
Yeah.
So you're like, you little bastard.
Yeah, I lost Staffy like that. Yeah, the good thing about having a Chihuahua, it doesn't actually take that long to tire her out. Whereas like our staff, between the two of us, we could walk her for like 2 hours a day, plus play with her constantly, and she'd still have bundles of energy.
Hmm. This thing up and running, I think I will then stop me stream. Go there.
What is it you're building?
It's a scanner room.
Ah, cool.
Okay, so I need to. I thought I couldn't remember if it came with like an inbuilt sort of entrance to it already. It didn't.
Oh, I don't know how many people are going to be around tomorrow to play Cards Against Humanity.
Oh yeah, well, Anne and Penny won't be able to.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
I don't know, maybe we can get like Valley Socky Trucks, maybe? If he's around.
I'll be honest.
Or you're not bothered?
I ain't bothered.
Real life stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even. To be honest, I didn't even want to stream this, but if I don't, then I'd have just felt worse.
Mm.
Save it. I can't do my usual spiel. So thanks everybody for watching. Bid you all a good night, and I'll catch you later.